Have you ever felt completely stuck? Like there's this massive, unmovable wall right in the middle of your path blocking you from where you want to go? Maybe it's a project at work that's gone completely off the rails, a personal goal that seems further away than ever, or a relationship that's hit a rough patch. We all face these moments. It feels frustrating, demotivating, and sometimes even hopeless. But what if I told you that wall isn't an endpoint? What if that obstacle isn't just something to get around, but the way forward? There's a powerful quote from the author Ryan Holiday that completely changed how I look at challenges. He said, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve our condition." Let that sink in for a moment. The obstacle asterisk becomes asterisk the path. It's a mind-bending idea, right? It's not about avoiding problems, but about embracing them as the very material we use to build our success. This isn't just some feel-good platitude. It's a practical strategy for life, rooted in a 2,000-year-old philosophy called Stoicism. Think about it this way. A weightlifter doesn't get stronger by avoiding heavy weights. The resistance of the weight is precisely what builds their muscle. The obstacle, the heavy barbells, the path to strength. A mountain climber doesn't reach the summit by wishing the mountain was a flat field. They reach the peak by navigating the steep inclines, the rocky ledges, and the unpredictable weather. The mountain itself, with all its challenges, is the path. So how do we apply this in our own lives when the obstacle isn't a barbell or a mountain, but something far more personal and complex? It starts with a shift in perception. The next time you hit a roadblock, I want you to pause, take a breath. Instead of immediately thinking, "Oh no, this is a disaster," ask yourself a different question. What is this obstacle forcing me to learn? What skill is it demanding I develop? Let's get practical. Say you're terrified of public speaking, but you're suddenly asked to give a major presentation at work. The initial reaction is pure panic. The obstacle is fear. But if we apply our new mindset, the obstacle becomes the path. This presentation is now your training ground. It's an opportunity, a reason to finally join that public speaking club, to work with a coach, to practice in front of friends. The fear is pushing you to develop courage and communication skills that will serve you for the rest of your career. The obstacle isn't blocking your career, it's building it. Or imagine you're trying to launch a small business, and your first product completely flops. It's a total failure. It's tempting to see this as a dead end. But what if it's not? The obstacle, the failed launch, is now the path to market research. It's an opportunity to talk to potential customers, to find out what they really want, to refine your idea, and to pivot. The failure isn't the end of your entrepreneurial journey. It's a mandatory and incredibly valuable lesson on the curriculum. Many of the world's most successful companies were born from initial failures. Their founders didn't quit. They learned from the obstacle and let it guide them to a better path. This principle works on a deeply personal level too. Maybe you're going through a tough breakup. The pain can feel overwhelming. That pain is a huge obstacle, but it's also a path. It's a path towards self-discovery, toward understanding what you truly need in a partner, and toward building your own emotional resilience and independence. It forces you to reconnect with friends, rediscover hobbies, and learn to be happy on your own. The heartbreak, as awful as it feels, becomes a journey to a stronger, more self-aware version of you. The key here is action. It's not enough to just philosophically accept that the obstacle is the path. You have to walk it. You have to engage with the problem. When you're faced with a challenge, break it down. What's the very first, smallest step you can take to confront it? If you're overwhelmed by a massive project, what's one tiny task you can complete in the next 25 minutes? If you're dealing with a difficult person, what's one calm, constructive sentence you can prepare to say? This is about turning feelings of helplessness into a sense of agency. When you see an obstacle as a path, you're no longer a victim of circumstance. You're a student, an apprentice, a problem solver. You're taking control. Each step you take on this new path, no matter how small, builds momentum. It builds confidence. It proves to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Let's look at some incredible real-world examples. J.K. Rowling was a single mother living on benefits when she wrote the first Harry Potter book. She faced countless rejections from publishers. Each rejection was an obstacle, but she didn't stop. She used that resistance to refine her pitch, to keep believing in her story. The path of rejection eventually led her to the publisher who said yes, and the rest is history. The obstacle became her path to becoming one of the most successful authors of all time. Consider Walt Disney. He was fired from a newspaper because he lacked imagination. His first animation studio went bankrupt. These are massive obstacles. But he didn't see them as signs to quit. He saw them as lessons. He learned about business, about creativity, about perseverance. The path of failure was the only path that could lead to the creation of Mickey Mouse and the entire Disney empire. So what's your obstacle right now? I want you to take a moment and really think about it. What is that thing that's making you feel stuck, anxious, or frustrated? Got it in your mind? Now, reframe it. This isn't a wall. This is a doorway. This isn't a problem. It's a project. This isn't a setback. It's a setup for your comeback. What opportunity is hidden inside this challenge? Is it an opportunity to become more disciplined, more creative, more patient, more courageous? Every time you choose to see the obstacle as the path, you are retraining your brain. You are building a mental muscle for resilience. Life isn't going to stop giving us obstacles. It will come in all shapes and sizes, expected and unexpected. But you can change your relationship with them. You can learn to welcome them, not with joy perhaps, but with a calm, determined curiosity. You can learn to say, all right, here we go. What do you have to teach me? This is the art of turning what's in the way into the way. It's about transforming your trials into triumphs. It's about taking the poison and turning it into medicine. The next time you're staring down a problem, remember that you are not stuck. You are simply standing at the beginning of a new path, the very path you need to be on to become the person you are meant to be. The obstacle is not in your way. The obstacle asterisk is asterisk the way. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next video on building a more resilient and meaningful life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What is an obstacle UVA turned into a path? Let's learn from each other. See you in the next one.